Hey, how's it going? This is Mr. Hernandez, and I'm going to be going over IXL S.7 Slope-intercept form graphing an equation. So the first thing I want to do is break this word down. So the slope is a word that uses rise over run. And the intercept really is a word that means y-intercept, okay? And so when you have the slope-intercept form of an equation, they usually call it y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope. So I'll make this red, because that's the slope, which is rise over run, and b is the y-intercept, which is where the graph crosses the y-axis, so that's called b. Okay, so if you put those two things together, you'll get a graph here. So let me just take a snapshot and put it in here. And the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this here and write it more over here. So y equals negative 3x plus 9. Now we need to identify the parts. So this is the slope, which is m, and this is the y-intercept, which is b. So if we have y equals mx plus b, this here in front is going to be our slope, and this here after the plus 9 is going to be our y-intercept, which is b. And so the first thing we're doing is identifying the slope and y-intercept. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to basically do step 1, which is plot the y-intercept, or b. So step 1, the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is, in this case, is you could see the b is the y-intercept, which is positive 9. So the y-intercept is positive 9. Okay, so that's the first thing we're gonna do, is plot the y-intercept. And so here is the y-axis. All of these values are y values, and so we need to plot this positive 9 on this y-axis. And so positive 9 will be right here. It's between 8 and 10. If it was negative 9, we'd go down 9. That's negative 9. But it's positive 9, so we're going to basically start it right there, which is step 1. Okay, now step 2 is now do the slope. So the slope in this case is negative 3, because you can see the slope is right in front of the x. In this case, negative 3 is in front of the x. So the slope is, or m, equals negative 3. But over here, we said the slope is the rise, which is up and down, over the run, which is left and right. So slopes are usually fractions, or so in this case, here this slope is just a negative 3. So how do we make it a fraction? Well, we could add a 1 under it. Okay, and so when you think of this as rise over the run, the question is, rise goes up and down. Since this is negative 3, is that going to go up or down? And because it's negative, we are going to go down 3, and run goes left and right. And so because we just added a 1 there, it's a positive 1, so positive is going to go right, not left. So let's put a right arrow. So now we are going to apply this slope here, which is down 3 and right 1, from this point here, from the point that we just put. That's the first thing, is drawing the y-intercept. This is the y-intercept. So that's the first thing we did first. And now we're gonna go down 3 and right 1 from that first point, the y-intercept. So if I go down 3 from this point, it's going to go 1, 2, 3. That's going down 3, and right 1 goes 1 to the right. So this would be our next point. And the way that IXL works is it'll automatically connect those 2 points. Okay, so let's do that here. So we started at 9, and we are going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and right 1, and that basically is the same exact process that we did here. And let's see if we're right. Yes, we are. Okay,